Hello, students. Welcome, everyone. I would appreciate if you all could switch on your camera so that I could see you. Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Please come on screen, everyone, so that we can get going. All of you, please switch on your cameras. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll get started. How are you all feeling? Excited, nervous, tired? Hmm? Feel free to use the chat to share how you are all feeling now. Excited. So, first of all, let me congratulate all of you for coming this far in the Next Genius process. You are now just one step away from winning that life-changing scholarship. You would have seen videos and interviews of the past scholars and heard them talk about how the Next Genius Scholarship Program changed their lives. Through this program, we hope many, many more of you end up winning a scholarship, and we support you in your educational journey. In today's call, we are going to talk about the next steps and what is going to happen over the next 1 week or so. Yeah. But before we start that, let me just ask a couple of questions to all of you. So just feel free to use the chat to respond in the chat itself. Yeah. And here we go. So my first question to you is, why do you want to become a Next Genius Scholar? So just post that in the chat. Why do you want to become a Next Genius Scholar? You can respond to everyone. That is the option. Just use that option. Respond in the main group itself. Why do you want to become a Next Genius Scholar? Take your time. Think for a couple of minutes and enter that nicely. Okay. We have started receiving responses. Very good. Okay. Very good. Superb. Fantastic. Thanks for sharing all those responses. Superb. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing all those responses. My second question to you is, all right, here comes my second question. What are you most excited to experience or to try when you join the college that you are interviewing for? What do you want to experience or try when you join the college that you are interviewing for? What are you most excited about? Food, New York, cultural programs, global community, global exposure, snowfall, campus, research opportunities, meet new people, innovation labs, funding for ventures, meeting new people, living alone, extracurriculars, to be in an environment full of extraordinary people, Hollywood access. Wow, fantastic. Superb. Okay, thank you for answering that. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and your vision, your goals with us. Let me now go back to the presentation and take you through the activities for the next few days. So, over the next 1 week, starting now, there will be two main dates. The first one is 17th of January, which is the Saturday, this Saturday. And the next one is 23rd of January, which is next Friday. Yeah. So starting tomorrow, we will have some icebreaker activities in the WhatsApp groups. Within the WhatsApp group, we will ask you to share some pictures or some videos or some other interesting things about yourself so that you start warming up for the interviews. Yeah. It's just for fun. It is not designed to judge you. We are not going to judge you, but we are just ensuring that you participate. So participate in those icebreaker activities while you will write about yourself, while you'll share your pictures, your videos. Also do share about your, also check out other students' submissions, check out other students' videos, other students' pictures, and whatever they are also sharing in the group. So that will happen over the next 3 days, starting Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Saturday, there are two activities. The first one is a parents information session, and all the timings mentioned here are India time, IST, which means if you are joining us from another country like Nepal or Kenya or Sri Lanka or Burundi, whichever other country you're joining from, you have to make sure that you are joining us as per this India time, which is mentioned on the screen. Yeah. And then you have to convert it into your local time. Yeah. So the first session which happens is the parents information session, which is where your parents will join and they will be a part of the college specific breakout room. What that means is that your parents will join the Zoom meeting and then they will go into their college specific breakout rooms. Yeah. Within those breakout rooms, they will hear the admission officers as they talk about the college, and your parents will have an opportunity to ask questions in the WhatsApp groups, in the Zoom meeting, in the breakout rooms. Yeah. That's part one. Some of your parents who might not understand English, you can join the Zoom meeting or you can sit beside them during the meeting. So it's okay to sit beside your parents during the parent information session and help them with translation or with the technology if they need help with. The second session is the group interviews, which is where, again, you will be a part of the next genius group. You'll be a part of the WhatsApp, the Zoom link, where you will participate in multiple short group activities. These could be in the form of group discussions or other interesting activities. This is a 2 hour long activity, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST. So that just convert that into your local time, but it's pretty late in night for all of you, for all of those who are in India and Nepal. Yeah. So make sure that you get some sleep before, if or prepare yourself for this time. Yeah. And then finally, the award ceremony, which will happen on January 23rd. Now, the thing that you should know about the award ceremony is that only those students who are winning a scholarship are invited to the award ceremony. Only those students that we know are winning a scholarship are invited to the award ceremony. So, not necessarily all of you will be invited to the awards. But if you are not invited, first of all, just know that if you are not invited, that that does not mean that you are not winning a scholarship. It also does not mean that you are declined. It's just that for now, we don't have your scholarship decision and your admission decision. And that's why we are unable to call you. And that we would like to stay in touch with you so that we can help you with the next steps. So if you are not invited to the award ceremony, don't worry. It's just that we are still awaiting information from the college about your status. For all of those who are winning a Next Genius scholarship, you will be sent a Zoom link for the award ceremony one day before. So on the 22nd of January, we'll send you the link for the award ceremony. Yes, makes sense, everyone? Again, if you are in a group who does not get an invite, don't be disheartened. We are still working, we are still going to work with you and help you get a scholarship to a top college. Yeah. Yes. If you have won the scholarship, superb, great. You have won that scholarship. So it's a great achievement. Celebrate it with your families. And then we'll talk about the next steps in Feb, in the first week of Feb, and so on. Yeah. So that's the overall structure. Rudra, I think some students might not be able to get into the meeting because of the limit. Maybe we can
Yes.
just send them the recording. Yeah.
Yeah. I already dropped the message in WhatsApp group. Yeah.
Great and superb.
Yeah.
So that's the basic structure, right? Once again, January 17th, 8 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. IST, India time, is the parents information session, followed by interviews for all of you, and then the award ceremony on January 23rd. If you are not invited to the award ceremony, please stay in touch with us. We want to ensure that you go to a college with a good, strong scholarship. Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about the interviews. I know all of you have a lot of questions about the interviews, and I will now show you the activities which are usually that we usually run during the interviews. And there are multiple different kinds of activities that you could be a part of. But the first thing to know here is that we are not trying to test your technical or academic knowledge. We are just trying to know you a little better. Yeah. We are not trying to assess your uh, technical skills, your knowledge about the major that you're planning to study, etc. It's just about getting to know you a little better and whether you will be a good fit at the college. How do you work with other students and parents, other students in your group, etc. Yeah. So that is what is going to happen in the interview rooms. There's some activities that I'll share over here. The first one is a group discussion. We will give you a topic to discuss within the Zoom meeting, where you will be divided into smaller groups of about 8 students per breakout room within your college specific Zoom meeting. Yeah, so you will be in a Zoom meeting like this, but you will be broken down into smaller groups of 8 students, 8 to 9 students maybe. Yeah. And in that Zoom meeting, you will be given a topic which you will discuss, and it's going to be fun. Just, nothing very technical, nothing very challenging, nothing academic, just general things. To give you an idea, the topic for last year was should board exams be banned? Fun, right? The topic before that was should we go to Mars or eradicate poverty? Yeah. So interesting, provoking topics. And we are not talking about uh, the Newton's laws or something in accounting. Like we're just talking about fun things. Yeah, things which you all care about. Yeah. So that topic is going to be something which you all can easily contribute to. Yeah. Sometimes if you're not able to think of any ideas, just listen patiently to others and then try to come up with your own thoughts and your own ideas. Yeah. Then there are other interesting activities that we do, like a 60-second sketch where we ask you to keep a pencil and a paper with you and draw something that represents an issue you care about, and then share your drawing with everyone and explain the story and why it matters. Yeah. Another one could be two truths and one fib, where you share two truths and one fib or a lie about yourself, and the group will try to guess what the fib is. It's a fun and a creative way to connect with others. Another one would be just a fun question about what will you carry to college? What is that one item that you'll definitely bring to the college, and explain why it's so meaningful to you. Next one is a college quiz where the college asks you about themselves, and then you can show off your research skill in that college quiz. You can showcase that you have really researched that college and that you know you are a good fit over there. Yeah. I hope by now you have actually done a deep dive into why you want to go to the college that you have been allocated, right? Because it's high time. And finally, there could be none of these activities, and college can come up with something unique of their own. So it's, again, it's not going to be technical or very complicated. It's going to be just fun discussions and things like that. Yeah. Those are some of the activities which have happened in the past, and students are usually, the scholarship winners, they are confident, they speak nicely with others, and they are respectful to others. And they do not hesitate in talking their minds out respectfully, while also allowing other peers in the group to speak. Some of those things you should be mindful about as well when you participate in the group interviews this Saturday. Four things that you should prepare for while you are planning to join these group interviews. Number one, make sure you have a backup internet connection. Sometimes, if your primary connection fails for any reason, make sure you have a backup connection. Yes. So you should have a strong primary connection, but simultaneously try to get a backup alternate connection as well, which could be a mobile hotspot. It doesn't necessarily need to be a another connection or another sort of a Wi-Fi thing. It could just be a mobile hotspot. Yeah, it's a backup. Second is you are all required to keep your cameras on at all time. Sit nicely, sit straight. Your face should be clearly visible on the screen. Your camera should not be like this, yeah, or like this. Your face has to be in the center of the screen. And I mean, most of you are sitting nicely, and I can see that your face is centered and that your face is clearly visible. So that's good. Yeah. Try to, I mean, see, you are in a group meeting, so maintain the decorum. Don't just recline like that. Don't be disinterested like this or like this or something. Just sit nicely, peacefully, calmly. Yeah. It's a 2 hour long meeting, but you will get a 10-minute break in the middle. Yeah. After the first hour, you will get a 10-minute break. So it's not going to be a straight up 2 hour thing. It's a 45, 50 minutes, then 10 minutes break, and then 45 to 50 minutes again. Yeah. So you will get that break. But if you're not in break, if you're not in that uh, break period, then just make sure you're sitting properly, sitting nicely in that interview room. And third thing is make sure your audio works well and that you're able to hear everything properly and that you're able to when you speak your audio goes. Yeah. So there is a feature of test your microphone and speaker in Zoom itself. Yeah, it's near the mic where the mic option is. You can click that arrow and there is a test speaker and microphone option. Use that to ensure that your mic and speakers are working. If you, for some reason, if you are planning to add a new speaker, just to make sure that your uh, interview audio is clear, then test it beforehand. Yeah. Otherwise, don't change your technical settings a lot tomorrow. I mean, for the interviews, don't change all of those things. Keep it simple. Yeah. We don't want any last minute surprises. Yeah. And finally, dress formally. It's a formal event. It's not a casual event. It's a formal interview. So dress formally. Dressing formally could also mean that you're in your school uniforms or you're just wearing a nice blazer or a formal top. Yeah. So dress formally. It's important that you are presentable because you are representing the next genius scholarship program in front of the colleges. Yeah. So we hope that you maintain the highest level of professionalism while representing next genius. Couple of tips to prepare for the interviews. One thing which I always tell my students is be yourself. Whatever your personality is, whatever, uh, whatever way you talk in general with your teachers, not with your friends, uh, talk in the same way. Yeah. Uh, be confident. Yeah. When you talk, have that conviction that you have something of value to share with others. And then go ahead and share that. Yeah. Be respectful to others. Some of you who love talking, well, it's great. You should talk, but then allow others to speak as well. Yeah. And if some of you who are more reserved, then put in that extra effort to share your point of view in the group. Don't be silent the whole time. Balance out your personality. I mean, when I say balance out, I mean, don't completely try to be someone else. I mean, at one end I'm saying be yourself, but then second side I'm saying balance out your personality, which means just make sure that there is not this, there is that some other peer in that group who has not spoken at all. Sometimes it's okay to encourage them to talk. Yeah. So those are some of the things that you should be mindful about during the interviews. It'll be a fun conversation. And at the end of it, I know all of you will become great friends. Yeah. And many of you will go to the college together. These are your future college friends. So treat them like that. Treat them as your future friends and your network. Yes, everyone? So that's all I had to share with all of you. It's great to see you all here today, and I wish you all the very best for the next Genius interviews. I'm sure many of you are going to win a scholarship, and I'm sure this scholarship will end up changing your lives. Now, Team Next Genius is here to support you. They have been in touch with you for the last so many weeks. I specifically want to thank Rudra, Sachal, and Radha ma'am for guiding you, supporting you in your application journeys. So let's just hear a huge round of applause for Rudra, Radha ma'am, and Sachal for helping you in the journey. And this is just the beginning. We'll continue to help you over the next few weeks and months as you sort of get your acceptances and your scholarship decision, and you need help with education loans, or you need help with sometimes additional scholarships. We'll continue to support you with that. If some of you end up not winning a scholarship, please don't be disheartened. Just get in touch with us. We have more opportunities. There are more places where we can help you get a scholarship for. So don't be disheartened. It's just one of these opportunities, one of many opportunities. Yeah. And we are here to help you. That's what Next Genius does. We support students like you win these scholarships. Yes, everyone? So, all the best, and I'm sure everything is going to go very well. Yeah. I'll pause here for a few minutes and just feel free to post your questions. If there are no questions, please feel free to drop out, because unfortunately, this meeting only had a capacity of 100 students, and there are some students in the waiting room. So, I mean, Uh, but if you have questions, please feel free to post it to me. I'll be happy to answer that. Thank you so much for joining. We look forward to connecting with you over WhatsApp in the next few days. Good luck, all the best.